Hey guys and gals on YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Boyd here, and we got some packages to unbox. Got our Case X Exchanger. You can change the blades out. This particular one is a used one, kind of came from a used and abused place, I guess, off the dark pages of eBay. Anyways, other blades are missing, sheath is damaged. Let's just go ahead and, I think I know what's in this one. This should all be Lego stuff. Weird car parts and stuff have been separated, should be separated, but box is slid down. This feels like bricks. What's that old song? Brown paper packages tied up with strings. What about shipping tape? Does that count? Toilet grease? Oh yeah. Huh, that's odd. These look like dark tan. That's odd, isn't it? Because they're supposed to be light tan, or just tan. Yep. They were very inexpensive, but this is kind of a setback. You know what? Maybe it's a sign of something else, a different kind of block. Maybe, intermix them. I'll figure out something. You can always use more bricks because, well, that's the idea anyways. That's the theory. This is taped very securely. I like these knives because I can use it almost a surgical way. True story. I used to actually use a knife very similar to this for putting together plastic models because I didn't have a good X-Acto knife at the time. Of course, I'm talking way back, like I was in elementary school. It's a different kind of era, huh? Oh look, they used priority mill packaging for their packaging. I don't know what this is. I've never seen anything quite like that. Packaging. I begin to believe this is not Lego. Oh, it's no, it's not Hot Wheels. It is Matchbox. It's station wagon. I want to say it's a station wagon because it's a European, something European. A Holden. Made in England, Matchbox series. It is a super fast something wagon. It looks sort of like a Mercury for the US, but not quite right. It's very cool. It's got the two dogs in the back. That's kind of a neat build, huh? This kind of car did have a sticker here. This particular one is kind of beat up. Hey, when I was a little kid, I used to like Matchbox more than Hot Wheels for one thing. They used delicate axles, and you could kind of bounce the car. It made it look more realistic. I don't know. Little kid playing on the rounds. Anyways, this is a customs declared package. Not sure what it is. Hopefully it's Lego. If it isn't, if it isn't, it isn't. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say to that. It's very secured. I guess it's over here. Yep. Got nothing in here. Oh, they're here. So cool. Sharp. Yeah, very cool. These are automatic auto biting bricks, ABBs, which would be before 1956, probably like 1953, they're probably 49 or 1951. It looks like Lego, not marked Lego. They are not Lego. They use these slits here, which early Lego Merston did, but Lego is very quick to put their markings on there. Some of the Lego bricks have no markings on top, but they're marked Lego and almost a copper plate writing. We got 2x2, and we got a slight variation. We got this will be a slightly different one. It's got double notching, and this one has got single notching. So does this one. And if you notice, this kind of green's been around a while. The complaint with these is they're more like stackable. There isn't much clutch power. But the cool thing is you can, slide them around. Like you could do some building stuff with that. Might not be able to do it with a regular brick. I'm going to temporarily put them in this bag here. The reason I'm doing this now is because I have been known to misplace things. Mix them up, and even accidentally sell them off on eBay, and then realize, oh wait, that's a part I needed to keep. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, okay. Here we are, Lego Fright Night. And this one can just stay the classic for right now. His legs are wrong. They're the right dark gray, but they need to have a black section. And someone out there pointed out that his head is wrong. Yep. But the rest of them, what there is correct. I just realized the helmet's not black either. Not a lot going on there, but you know what? That's extra parts for me, and so I basically just bought torso, but I'll get it fixed up. And this is not Lego. Okay, well, I don't want to add it out. I don't want to have jump cuts like I once did, once upon a time. I'll practice editing on a different video. I'll go into stuff this one run. This is non-Lego. For anyone in the stacking community out there, CCT, if you see this, that's AG3. And some people setting things off to melt is a dark day for people like me that actually intentionally collect and look for worn out pieces. I could make a joke there, but I have to keep it family friendly, so I won't. Okay. I don't know what's in here. And now I'm nervous because I just found that one non-Lego one. Not nervous, but you know what I mean. Nervous will be my heating bill, which will probably be enough for a death slice. Okay, here's the white hair. I think it's going to work out pretty good. This will be for a minifigure for bad taste minifig. And I gotta make sure there's someplace where I can find it. This is something. Oh, okay. This is probably Lego. No, of course it's not Lego. Who in the world? Well, $2020, but definitely you remember. And for everyone in the stack community, 30 grams, because it's so easy to remember. So much easier to remember than 31.1 grams, isn't it? Okay, that's when we sold off for a friend of mine. He asked about. I said, sure, I got tons. I'm sure I can get one easily. It was easier than I thought, but it was also harder than I thought because there was a lot of fake ones for some reason on that particular year. Oh, okay. This is cool. The Bat Lord got a shield. And the reason I'm getting, because he's missing his cape. The reason I want to get this one was to get the sword, and of course get some extra pieces, you know, to fix up other characters. With that sword, look at that. Isn't that cool? Anyways. No, nothing to do that. Okay. Realize there's parts I could use there for the other figure, but no, we're not going to play that game. Because then you'll just end up with more figures that need pieces. Oh, yeah. And speaking of figures, there we are. Black hat, helmet. Go ahead and pop the top. Yeah, it always works better than other people's videos. Boy, oh boy. So there's the correct head. And there's the incorrect head. Close, but no cigar. This guy here, he's a halberd. All right, and we're getting down there. We got this little teeny tiny box here. So a little eBay, little heart symbols. So you know that, I don't know what you know. But whatever it is, you know, right? This is not Lego. Oh! You know, a good way to unbox a blade? I don't recommend that, actually. Let's see. Not bad. It's a utility blade. This is, here. No one asked for this, but I guess we can do it. And I'm trying to find knives that have a similar tang marks of the same, similar year. I'm not going to try to find the same year. Let's see. This one appears to be brand new. Yeah, once again, works fine where, actually, interesting. Wow. That's quite a bit of difference in thickness. And it is within 1 year of production. I wonder if this knife here has had, yeah, it's had some, I thought this knife's had a rough time. See, this is why sometimes I shouldn't get involved in doing these little side things that have nothing to do with anything, because talk about artificially making the video longer, huh? I'm not going to mess around with that. I'll do that later on my bench. Anyways, so the way this works is the blade just hooks back in like so. This is how it's supposed to be, and just slides in. There it is. Now, my very last box. I'm curious why that one is so, it is quite a bit thicker, which is interesting. That's one of the arguments my dad had against these knives. Something I'd like to use if I was a kid, I'd turn this over and do this side so I wouldn't cut too deep into a box. It's an idea you can always do. But my dad didn't like that because those knives would flip over and the years could be modified by. And this is a CPAP mask I picked up for somebody, so there you have it. All right. Anyways, the video became longer than it should have because I was messing with that knife. But appreciate the views out there. Y'all stay safe. Until next time. Appreciate this great community. It's really uplifting. Until next time. Ciao.